All right. Welcome back to the Saggio podcast. It's me again. Hi, I'm Cameron. I hope you know me by now. I would truly hope so. I am very happy to welcome you back. And before we get into the topic of today, we just got to go over some things. Got to check out that social media. We've got the LinkedIn, the Twitter, and the Pinterest. All of it's going to be linked in the description, so please go check that out. We've got some amazing posts by the other internships, and it's a way to get connected with us and to know a little bit more about Saggio and maybe some other companies that come from Saggio. Now, the topic of today is going to be your perfect at-home, work-from-home setup. Now, I think this is very important because I do work from home part-time. I work on editing and film, so I work on editing videos. And having a very comfortable space that is also personable to you is the most important thing because it will improve that efficiency. Now, the first part is going to be actually, funny enough, the location of your at-home setup. If you have an office, an empty space in your apartment, home, wherever you're living, make sure that it's actually facing a wall and not a window. If it is facing a window, it can be very distracting. So I have my desk facing a wall. Now, it is close to a window and it is a very busy street. So if I were to face it towards the window, I wouldn't get any work done. Let's be honest. I get distracted very easily. People walking outside, it's kind of like a dog looking outside. I mean, it doesn't work. Now, the second part, and honestly my favorite part, because I like to be the most comfortable when I'm working. If I am uncomfortable, if my body starts hurting, I get headaches, it just ruins the whole atmosphere, especially when you've got to sit at your desk for hours on end. It sucks. Now, that's where furniture comes in. Creating a comfortable space in your office is one of the most important things, as well as everything else. Now, making sure that your chair is an adjustable height, you've got good back support, and your armrest can adjust is going to be number one priority. I know that some office chairs do not come with armrests. Please get one that has one because I have a couple that don't, and I've tried them in the past, and they suck. Let's be honest. They're just not fun. And make sure when you are getting a chair, look at the height of the back of the chair because everyone's a different height. And if you're taller, it might sit weird on your back. If you're shorter, it might be a giant chair. So that's not going to be super fun when you're doing that. All right, this goes back into the technology part. I promise. We're sticking with technology, okay? The hardware that you have at your desk, that can make or break an at-home setup, depending on what you're doing, PC or laptop. For me, personally, a laptop works better because I've got two monitors at home. Just plug in both of them. It can work seamlessly, which I'll get back to that in just a sec. Now, if you are working on projects or you're working from home that needs a lot of brain power and you need to be extremely efficient with multiple applications opened up, a tower PC probably will be the best option for you. I truly like having a laptop just because it is very versatile. I truly do like having a laptop because I can travel with it super easy. It's not too heavy and you can't travel with the PC tower. So that kind of gives you that option of, are you going to be needing your computer outside of your home setup? Or let's say you're making some lunch and you've got to keep track, or you're on a meeting and you want to go get some food. Having a laptop, you could just move it into the kitchen. Trust me, exposing myself here, I've done it. We've all done it. Be honest with yourself. We've all done it. Now, coming back to the two monitors part, I love having two monitors because it creates the utmost efficiency in your workspace. You can have multiple things open at once. So I especially love it for studying because I am still a college student. So I'll have my laptop on when I need to write down, or if I'm taking notes, I'll have, let's say, a textbook on one monitor, and then the other monitor is just free to use for whatever you want. Either you've got music playing, If you have to watch like a TED Talk video, it's kind of up for grabs with that monitor of what you can use it for. Now, the last thing I'm going to talk about today is internet connection, because we've all struggled with it. It's always been a thing, and you might be struggling with it right now. Maybe as you're watching this, it's taking its time to load. Who knows? I won't know. I hope it's not. I hope you're enjoying it. I don't know. Now, I personally, especially because now I'm switched to an Apple laptop, but when I had a Dell laptop and I worked from home, as well as from 2 years ago, 2020, we all know what happened. I had to use an Ethernet cable because of how bad my internet was, and it just wasn't running off a wireless connection. Having an Ethernet cable connected straight to your laptop, computer, whatever you're using, is going to benefit you 1,000 times better, and it's going to make you more proficient because you're going to have a faster connection. All right. We are to the fun fact. This is my favorite part. Everyone knows this is my favorite part. I see those comments, okay? I know you. Now, the fun fact, it's easy today. It's very simple. The fun fact is that the domain name, that's a tongue twister, the domain of unlock.com sold for $1,228,220. Now, if you're spending that much on a website, we need to have a chat. I want to know what's going on in your brain. It's fairly interesting that someone is going to spend that much on a domain name. Because, I mean, like, usually they cost, what, $200 to copyright that information. It just, I don't know, it just doesn't make sense to me. Leave a comment if it makes sense to you. I did also see right under this fun fact, there's another fun fact with it. You're getting two today. I hope, I'm grateful. I don't know. I like learning fun facts. It's very informal. Someone paid a whopping $49.7 million for the domain name carinsurance.com. This is so expensive. Who's paying $49 million for a domain name car insurance? I just want to talk to the person. It actually reaches that's the top. The second most expensive was insurance.com. That sold for $35 million. We need to have a chat with these people. I really don't. I guess it's just not clicking in my head why people would pay that much for a domain name that's so simple. But, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it makes sense to them, but who knows? Well, as you can tell, I have a lot of energy today, and I am going to spend that energy working on the next episode for you. I hope you enjoyed. I hope the tips were helpful as well, because reading through it, I did change a couple of things in my life. This podcast is a benefit to you and to me, because I'm learning stuff and you're learning stuff. I hope you're learning stuff. If you're not, please let me know. If you have any suggestions, also let me know that. This is very important to me. Now, again, as I say every time, sad to go. Love you all. I hope that the next episode is going to be super fun. But I hope you had fun. I hope you had fun listening. Again, go check out the social medias. Mr. Dan, the boss man. Okay, he's killer. Go check out those Twitter polls. Those are actually my favorite. They're very intriguing and they're fun. I mean, sometimes I just look at them and I just don't see enough Twitter polls anymore, and it makes me sad. But please go check out all the social medias. Remember, Pinterest, LinkedIn, and Twitter. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye, guys.